And we are back with Anno 1800 expert campaign. We've made a lot of progress already, so don't hesitate to check in the video description below. In particular, in the last episode, we actually reached investors. There is still a lot to be done, and in particular, the admiral is growing so fast. Look at this. He has 1,500 of military power. We only have 200. This is a huge difference, and the reality is I can't even catch up because I have such a low influence number that I can't get, more soldiers right now. The good thing though is we also got into Enbesa in the last episode, so that's going to be a focus for today, and we started the dam. I actually just finished phase 2, so we can now move to phase 3 hopefully. We're going to need a bit of windows, a bit of reinforced concrete, so I'll bring this from the old world. And in 1,500 obreros, but that's fine, we have more than 3,000, so we can start this. As I said, I'll just bring a bit of windows and concrete from the old world. And while we're at it, let me show you a big change in the old world for engineers. We are giving them now overseas mail. This is mail that comes from a completely different region, so either from the New World or the Arctic, for example. In our case, it's coming from the New World, obviously. It's coming from Manola to here, right? We have this new route over here. I've actually put 2 ships on it because, it takes so long to go from one to the other. But yeah, at least we have done that. We have overseas mail. Okay, so while the dam is being built in the New World, let's look at Enbesa. We have arrived on Tambourine. This is where the palace, you can see the Imperial Palace of Emperor Kitima is. We have over here is Arbor, where we can buy Wanza timber. That's going to become important in a second.
More than ready.
So we're going to get quite a few missions. The first one is just to settle in over here, right? So we're going to do that. But as you can see, instead of using normal timber, we're going to need a special timber, this Wanza timber over here. Everything on this island is based on this. Now look at how beautiful this island actually is. Right, we have all of the animals over here. You have so many waterfalls, small villages. Right, we're gonna discover, the whole map with a number of small missions, but yeah, just incredible. You may have seen recently my series on Anno 2005, which is also incredibly beautiful. It was launched in 2015, if I'm not mistaken, but up to today, this is better graphic than most games out there. And on top of just the graphic, I think it's just the style, like the art style is so amazingly beautiful. But yeah, Anno 1800 is also in that category for me. So anyway, let's deliver all of this and let's go back there. Actually, I can even make a route out of it, where I'm gonna say you start there, then you go to the actual island, you buy as much timber as you can, and you deliver it. So this way, it will cost us a bit of money, but look at this. We're so good on money right now. That's not the problem. But yeah, we can start building. There's going to be also some very interesting mechanics over here. You can see river slots with water pumps. We're going to have that very soon. But first, let me just, start building a city. So I think what we're going to do is the city is going to be somewhere over here. As always, we need a marketplace.
Goods are but a fraction of what is traded. Tales, news, prayer, all are bartered freely around the stalls.
Okay. Let's put a couple of houses.
You reached a new milestone.
Age of cultivation.
Wanza wood is sturdy, yet versatile. To expand, you will need some groves of your own.
Okay, I got you. So let's do a sort of classic...
You come from a faraway land, do you not?
I do come.
If you want, I can guide you around the savannah.
That would be kind, thank you, dear sir. So let's accept it.
Everything will be apportioned carefully. You may want to build these a little way off. Noisome creatures tend to roost in the branches.
I'm scared. Some
Ours
creatures.
is a temperate way of life. We would rather warm goat milk than spirits.
Okay, so I've built 3 with the warehouse in the middle. So let's actually start also making some quick and easy stamps. And then I'll post a zip file of all of those stamps on the Discord community. Okay, and the first production that we have over here is the goat milk. Now looking at it, actually, it's a 1 minute production, but it shows it can be improved by fertile soil. So let's start just building a normal one.
Ah, the flavor of warm goat milk. A trying creature to herd, but so bountiful in its gifts.
So bountiful. So indeed, basically what you can do is you can put those 4 modules on dry land like this one, not fertile land. It will work, but it's not going to work, as good. So basically, if you put it then on fertile soil, then it's going to be even better.
Your people are starting to get sick.
But one of these not fertile is enough for a small city right now. So let's keep it as is. Expanding the city.
You reached a new milestone.
New district, so we unlock quite a few things, including fire station, and it is a strange fire station. You can see it looks a bit different, and I'm sure they're gonna explain it, so I'll wait for them to explain it. We can build a couple of small depots over here just to increase a bit of storage. Oh, but now that I have increased the city, I think we do need actually another of those goat farms. Sorry about that.
You more than passed the test.
Water is scarce in this region of Enbesa, but Binyam and I have been working on a system.
Ooh, a system. Just before we do this, a
Our
resident...
neighbor's landlady demands more and more tithe, but they can't keep up. What with the harvest? They're good people, you know.
Oh, so what do you want? You want to equip any items or
You gained an
select the
influence bonus.
landowner. Okay. I'll just select
Do
that.
not meddle with traditions you do not understand. It is the Maniga's very purpose to serve, to provide for Enbesa at large.
Okay, I'm not trying to change things.
I'm glad we can trust you to look out for us.
I'm just trying to help, but thanks for the item. So now what is happening? Why are you poking your nose in? I'm not trying to poke my nose. Okay, I'll just leave them be.
It's alright. What matters is that you tried.
But more importantly, let's start the water pump. So we have over here, as I said before, a river slot where we can build this water pump. You cannot build them anywhere. You can only
The
build...
people celebrate your leadership.
It's similar to mines where you have a number of slots. In this case, we have 4. Right? But let's build on the first one. 5 ones timber. That's not too bad.
Water, much like people, is a primal force, but with willpower, with intent, it can be exalted for the good of all.
Yeah, indeed. So you have a canal system, right? Starting
Here's
to...
an easy target, lads.
Oh, she's so annoying. And it's
Ship under attack.
ceasefire. Okay, so yeah, now we are pulling water and we're able to irrigate. We have actually a capacity of 250. This is those canals over here. I can expand them 250 tiles. Right? For example, over here now, I have used, if we look on the building, 24 out of those 250. And the great thing is that obviously all of the terrain that is close to those canals become fertile. Right? It used to stop over here. Now this is fertile too. Same over here. This is fertile too now. You can actually even see it when you're placing it, right? In light green, you can see what will become fertile. So this is obviously not the easiest mechanic to min-max, but some pretty interesting one. If you've seen some of our previous series of min-maxing, you can do some good things, and I'm gonna show you how. But in this case, for now, what are they asking? Okay, connect 15 tiles, and actually I'm also going to do something like this. And actually I'm also going to put a fire station before I forget, because this also requires water. As you can see, it says canal connection missing.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
So we actually need to connect the canals to it if we want to be safe. Now this should start working. Perfect. Training some
Your ship has
firefighters.
returned from its voyage.
It's not perfect for all the way there, but... So the first thing we can do is start moving these closer where they're going to be fertile. So for example, in this case over here, those two are fertile, those two are not. So you can see half of it years, and therefore production has also increased. But we can do even better, of
As
course.
you see.
It moves me to see our system at work. Ours is a culture of growing and nurturing. Water, the key to bringing Enbesa together.
Water is the key to life, of course.
Traditionally, shepherds weave their own garments, but they need linseed, and linseed needs water.
Yeah, that's what I've done over
It is my
here.
hope that all young people will in time come to Tabarim to learn these crafts.
Okay, well, that's what we're doing. Basically, we have started, basically I have started to extend over here a number of canals, right, to make all of this fertile. And later we can also reach over here. And with this, we've been able to build some linseed farms. Now they take 1 minute, so I made 2 of them. That way we're at 30 seconds. You can see over here you have 96 fields, and around it it's fully blue, right? It's look completely blue. And you can see fertile soil 96 out of 96. Now it is important to note that you don't have to put all of them on fertile soil. You can, for example, do something like this, where there is a piece that is not on fertile soil and then the rest is on fertile soil. So first of all, we didn't put all 96, we only put 53. But if you look over here, only 39 are fertile, and that means only those 39s are actually going to work. All the other ones are not going to work, right? So it's a bit of a waste. Now you can actually still make it a 100% if you want, because what you can do is press shift to have more than 96 fields. For example, over here now I
A
have
fire broke out.
For example, over here now I have 169, so it's a lot more than 96, and therefore I have 155 that are fertile. So this will move to 100 productivity very soon. It always takes time when it starts, but it will move there, I guarantee you. Then it will go into linen mill to be transformed, and this is only 30 seconds, so that's why I put 2, that you have 1 of these, and then you'll transform into clothes. This one is also 1 minute, so again, that's why I put 2. Clearly also 1 warehouse is not enough, and for now I cannot upgrade them, so let's put another warehouse over here. By the way, if you missed it, both of my goat farms now are at 100% fertility, so I think we're making a lot more goat farm, so we're making a lot more milk than what we need, and therefore I can also upgrade my city a lot more now. Next in the list is the musician court. So let's build it somewhere over here.
How they dance and sing. This is a legacy I would hand my people. A land of song and joy.
Yeah, they're dancing,
This
singing,
land you come from, I would know more of it.
having fun, and this is obviously one of the happiness needs. You can see it over here. We've actually unlocked the next one, which is the hibiscus tea already, and we've also unlocked the next one for basic need, which is dry meat. There's also lifestyle need as always coming. Oh, actually one's a timber, that's an easy one. Let's do it. I'm producing quite a lot. I mean, let's check. But yeah, needing 4 out of 12, so that's great. That's easy. And then goods from the other regions. So for example, some grain from the old world, some ponchos, some canned food. For just 1 coin, I don't think that's very valuable, but okay. I mean, it depends on the consumption, of course. Hot sauce and jam. Before we start making the dry meat and the hibiscus tea, let's follow this, where he wants a picture of one of our cities in the old world. Because he's never been, right? Pretty picture showing him all of my weapons, so he doesn't get the wrong idea, you know?
How interesting. Certainly this should help prime me for diplomacy with your rulers.
Indeed. Now you know you shouldn't attack me.
I don't know if I'm a... How could I possibly refuse?
By the way, now I'm trying to flatter
A true pirate. I've heard worse about me than that.
and offer money to the
Fine.
pirates
We'll top up the old sea chest.
from time to time, because, the more you do it, the less chance of success you
Fine.
have.
We'll top up the old sea chest.
I know a swindle when I see one.
Because my goal is basically to get better relation, move them to trade rights and maybe even alliance, so that they stop declaring war every 5 seconds, like they're very annoying.
Binyam tells me Your lands hold many strange wonders. Would you care to enlighten me?
So we have a new quest over here. Let's talk to him. No empire is built upon a single thing, but what would you say is the old world's greatest legacy? Cultural, industrial, or naval advancement? That's a good question. That's a good question. I think, I'm all about the development of the industry, population. So that's this. Tall city, vast, prosperous, and beautiful. Oh, I cannot do the last one because you need 1 million of population. I don't have that. But we can do at least this one. I pride myself in cities vast in population, with access to comfort and convenience. And what do you like the most about your position as an architect? Exploring the world, becoming a master builder, governing my people, or being a sea lord. I do like to explore the world. And yeah, an intrepid explorer. Yeah, that's me. Here's a small gift.
I
Thank you.
confess, I had expected greater eccentricity. Perhaps we are not so different after all.
Ship of the line reporting in.
I need to sell to him to get a gift, so let's go. And in the meantime, we can probably get started on the next few. Actually, I cannot get started on this one, right? Because I don't have the fertility. But we can at least do this one over here, which is sea salt from, the arbor. I'm gonna build only one for now, it's 30 seconds. And Senga cow, which will require, some fertile soil. So maybe on this side. One.
A token of appreciation from our land and its emperor.
Thank you.
I have need of your advice to select an architect for a project I have been mulling over.
I mean, I should be the architect. That's pretty clear, no? So we got an item. Peace mode prevents the ship from getting attacked. That's pretty cool. Let's restart also our trade route in the meantime. And now we need to shop around over here.
A dear and amiable bunch, but their work is small fry.
Yeah, this is not big. I don't like it. I want something bigger. Oh, and so they tell us to go somewhere over here.
On our way.
Let's go. This is where we're going to start discovering the other NPCs that are across this map. There is 3 if I remember correctly. So it is. We have arrived at Kidusi and Atoni, the head priestess of Kidusi. There is a temple or library over here. Right. Let's see what they offer.
Talented, no doubt, but their experience too specific. Their projects lacking scope.
Oh, he's tough.
Aye.
What is the next one? Over here. And here it is. We have arrived at Waha Desha, which used to be an oasis, but doesn't have any water right now. So we're gonna need to do something about this. What are they going to offer?
Extensive knowledge. Demonstrable skills? Yes. This consortium have concepted the perfect prototype to become the research institute.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it.
Many breeds of cattle roam in Enbesa, but the Sangha is best known and beloved by all.
Senga cow.
Not so long ago were
Ship
the
of the
salt
line
mines
reporting in.
worked by thralls of the warring princes. I hope now they will stand for something better.
So now we need to produce dry meat for people. That's exactly what we had started, right? We have the salt work over here. That's working. Now I also started to build the Senga cow over here. Perfect. And now we're gonna need this dry house. Put it maybe over here.
Pleasingly chewy, isn't it? It may take a little getting used to for foreigners, as with many of our dishes.
But the important thing is, does
There
it taste
is
good?
a matter I would discuss with you, pertaining to the Empire at large.
So looking at our productions,
Some
we're
of us have to live by the sword. Now that has promise.
So looking at our productions, we're fine so far, so great. Gonna take a bit of time to get to 80, but all good. Let's just wait for that to happen. Okay, so this is done. Now we can go to So now that we're done with this, the next mission is to talk to the Emperor. What is happening? First by the river was a zebra, who startled when the hyena giggled. Then the hippo, then the cheetah, then the lion. Okay, so where is it? Zebra tower, hyena tower, cheetah tower. Where's the lion? Lion is here. And where is the zebra? Or did I miss it? Zebra is here. Okay, so we are talking about zebra, hyena, hippo. So zebra, hyena, hippo, then cheetah, and then lion.
The pyre is lit. Let leonine flame herald a new age for Enbesa.
Okay, here it is.
The ancient baths are sadly rather overgrown. My wife especially is rather keen to see them restored.
Ah, and the wife, that's the most important. Here it is. It's like the pool of the palace. So let's make sure we clean it. Take out the wood,
Call me old school, but I don't have to lie.
take out the rocks.
What can bring a people together better than bathing blissfully together?
I don't know. But yeah, I do like to have a clean
Yanehoi.
pool.
Yanehoi. The gods, they are singing. It is a miracle. A blessing.
God singing, sure.
Singing goats. Did you drink too much tej? Very well, I shall give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, let's see. Do, mi,
You
so,
gained
ti,
an
la.
influence bonus.
It's not do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. It's do, mi, so, ti, la. So we have la, ti, so, mi, and do. So do. Where's mi? Mi, so, ti, la.
Tell no one I said so, but I've heard court musicians less talented than these wonderful creatures.
True, true. Okay.
And you kept a perfect bleat. But I'm afraid now we really must get back to work.
Indeed, that was fun, but let's get back to work.
The elders have been clamoring for a place to partake in the holy endeavor, a testament to your stewardship.
Indeed, the next mission is to have our first elders, and we can do this. Like, we've provided everything over here, that's not a problem.
You reached a new milestone.
Age of Community. Oh, what's happening? Who's that?
So he has finally come, or been sent. It was but a matter of time.
Maintain the position Her Majesty set out in her letter. Use any means at hand to achieve the necessary result. A personal failure would be unacceptable. I swore to myself I'd never return. Swore it.
Why?
What?
Archibald.
How? You? And why are you here?
Well, I can't be here.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Her Majesty has no qualms with free traders.
You
But
better.
please, no politicking here, for the Crown has a vested interest in Enbesa.
Let it not be said a guest was made to feel unwelcome in Enbesa, regardless of his bearing. Let him settle, so long as it is not on our land. We shall refrain for the time being and observe.
Oh, and that's the perfect cliffhanger. Let's stop the episode here. We have made a lot of progress in Enbesa, but there's still so much to be done in the next episode. Don't worry, I'll record it right away, so it should be on the channel very soon. Thank you for watching, smash like button, and hope to see you next time.